progress, or problem. Good morning. I would like you to know that even though communicating online is easy and fun, there can always be a problem. Progress includes thanks to people in the early days because they invented magnificent things that are useful, such as modern-day Google, YouTube, Facebook, MySpace, chat, and much more. Of course, they also invented the computer. But using these browser forms can sometimes cause bad situations. These cases include cyberbullying, bribing, and abusing. Problems such as these can interfere when you use communication on the internet. Bribing is when someone asks you to do something in exchange for something else. Most people will bribe you to buy something that costs a lot of money in exchange for like $1 million. Usually, it's like a free laptop or iPod or something. But once you give them what they said they wanted, they won't give you what was supposed to be given to you. I've had an experience when something popped up, and it said, give me your email, social security number, and address, and you'll get a free virus protection system. I felt very scared and unprotected, but I've also had a good experience. Cyberspace helped me a lot on my multimedia project based on giant pandas. I learned a lot, but I also encountered a problem where my PowerPoint somehow automatically added 237 slides that were blank. But I finally found a way to delete all the slides, but that was hard work. Nevertheless, I went on. It took a lot of hard work, but it paid off. First, I had to do some research on giant pandas. Next, I had to import my research by my own words into my PowerPoint. Then, I had to get photos from my photo store. Finally, to develop my project further, I got into contact with a person who used to work with the pandas at Zoo Atlanta by emailing questions. So in a way, cyber communication is awesome. But let's get back on track. Abusing is when an unknown user from somewhere else is communicating with you. But instead of carrying a friendly conversation with you, they will call you names and threaten. They can say things that are not true and that you don't want to be situated in, or you are not in. Such as a gang that uses things that are copyrighted illegally. Abusing can happen online, through telephones, or in person. Cyberbullying is a combination between bribing and abusing. People that you don't know can threaten, bribe, abuse, and in all, bully you. Now with these three things that almost anyone can do if they have a communication utility, the main point is you cannot protect yourself on the internet at all. Here are some of the solutions to these problems. Number 1, make sure you know who you're communicating with. Number 2, don't give anyone your personal information, except people you're allowed to communicate with. Number 3, never reply to anyone you don't know. Guys, these are some tips that will help you a lot so you can enjoy computer time. Number 1, as for everyone, make sure you know who you're communicating with. Number 2, only communicate with people you're allowed to communicate with. Number 3, never click on something you have never seen before, such as ads that say, free smileys to use during email, or click here to get a free weed now. These things will import a virus or something. Number 4, for usernames and passwords. For certain websites, never make them your real name, address, or in all your personal information. Number 5, if you are opening a website and you see a warning, close that website immediately. By doing these things, we all can make ourselves a lot safer. So follow these tips and enjoy your time in world of cyber communication. Thank you, and the end.